The new Grand Prix season dawns. You join us on a hot air balloon. We're floating gently in the skies above Melbourne. Enjoy the tranquility and the view. It won't last. Yes, we have liftoff for F1 2004. Hello there. Very well done indeed for getting up or staying up to join us. Live is the only way. The upcoming Australian Grand Prix sets us off on a wonderful journey. We're going round the world in 18 races. It will be an absolute blast.
To see it then, this historic moment when Michael Schumacher became the first six-time World Formula One champion. Schumacher was on pole here last year, and is he going to be on pole again? Well, he's certainly going the right way about it. A superb lap by Michael Schumacher.
Time to move over? Not quite. It's another lap record and the #1 Ferrari is on pole. Jenson Button's BAR is right behind after reproducing his brilliant winter testing form. Hello there. Yeah, we managed to touch down safely. Welcome to race day at Albert Park. I'm talking to you from the Ferrari headquarters. One or two of the Ferrari boys here just chilling out, really, before the storm of the Australian Grand Prix. I have to say, this Australian race has always been my favourite. It's the first of a massive calendar, an unprecedented 18 Grand Prix, and we're visiting some very interesting places. After our next stop in Malaysia, we go racing in the desert in Bahrain. In Europe, there is a frantic burst. 6 races in just 8 weeks. Back-to-back long hauls, Canada and the USA. Silverstone, the date for your diary, July the 11th. Great to see Spa back in that facility in Shanghai. Believe me, absolutely spectacular for the first Chinese Grand Prix, and the curtain comes down in Brazil. Mark Blundell's with me. Now, Mark, what do the drivers feel about a calendar like that, unprecedented?
I've spoke to a number of the drivers, Jim, and a few of them are a little bit concerned because this really is a big schedule for them. I mean, we're here in Australia, they go on to Malaysia, then Bahrain. We've got the long haul to America, China, Japan at the end of the season. It's going to be long, tiring. Also for the mechanics, bear in mind, these guys put a lot of hours in. I mean, it's really going to take the strain come the end of the year.
A lot of tension around today. I mean, people have done things in the winter. It doesn't matter. This is the first real day at work.
This is delivery day. You know, we've seen all these testing times. We've seen a lot of the guys in the papers. We've heard them on the radio, on TV, talking about what they're going to do for the season. Now they've got to deliver. So just wait and see when it comes out the race. Yeah,
and there's fascination here. I mean, obviously in the Ferrari garage as well about their man, Michael Schumacher, and everyone down the pit lane here are wondering who can knock him off the perch. Off his perch? Can anybody?
From my side of things, I mean, I've made a few predictions before the season kicks off, and I've gone with Michael and Ferrari again. I just don't see anybody down the pit lane at the moment, driver or team, who are going to knock him off the perch.
Good. Okay, Mark. Thank you very much indeed. Well, let's just take you through the teams, shall we? One or two of the experienced drivers have moved around a bit. New faces to watch out for. But right here at Ferrari, well, things stay very much as they are.
It is the finest Ferrari ever created. It has already smashed the lap record here in Melbourne. Its codename F2004. Lead driver Michael Schumacher says he has nothing more to prove and is now racing for fun. Trying to come between him and title number 7 is Rubens Barrichello.
Williams has produced the most radical-looking car on the grid. Ralf Schumacher needs to find some consistency this season if he's going to challenge for the championship. But nobody's dismissing Juan Pablo Montoya's chances of clinching the title he came so close to winning in 2003.
McLaren Mercedes driver lineup remains the same for now. David Coulthard will leave the team at the end of this season and so has nothing to lose and everything to gain. Until Juan Pablo Montoya arrives, Kimi Raikkonen is McLaren's golden boy. If the car is right, he can win, and win big.
Renault was a class act last season, but can the team move up to take centre stage in 2004? Alonso's eager to add a few more race wins to his tally, but the team won't have the luxury of those Friday morning sessions to help their cause. And don't discount Jarno Trulli's contribution.
If success was measured by pre-season column inches, you'd think Jenson Button had won a World Championship already. The new BAR is quick, so at the very least he should score his first podium. Teammate Takuma Sato is where ex-World Champion Jacques Villeneuve once was.
It says Sauber on the nose, but tucked under the engine cover there's more than just a hint of Ferrari about the C23. It's all change on the driver front. Giancarlo Fisichella joins from Jordan and Felipe Massa's back from testing duties at Ferrari.
This season, Jaguar crave nothing more than respect. They'll get it if Mark Webber performs like he did last year. He's up against a young man who could be the next big thing. Austrian Christian Klien has the speed, but does he have all the racing accessories?
Toyota should take steps forward this season. Cristiano Di Matta's got a year's worth of experience under his belt now, and Formula One's elder statesman Olivier Panis is a safe pair of hands.
Jordan find themselves down the end of the pit lane and don't want to stay there. They'll be relying on these two men to get results. Italian Giorgio Pantano, who incidentally was turned down for a drive at Jaguar, and German Nick Heidfeld.
A lack of budget isn't going to stop Minardi. Bruni's a promising newcomer. Baumgartner may struggle, but the little Italian team will never stop trying. Formula One's front-runners are used to VIP treatment, whether they're off to work or play. Michael Schumacher's been relaxed and jovial in the build-up to today's race, but he's clearly eager to get on with the main event.
I don't know why, but I feel so hot to get into the car and race and just do the best we can, and I think that will be not too bad.
How confident are you that you can be successful here?
Well, only to know that we are there. I don't think we're going to have a lead on anyone, but we will be there, and with the motivation of all the team and the way we have prepared ourselves, I think that could just make a difference. I believe it's going to be a tough competition, really, ending at the end, with 4 options of teams who can be champion in the end.
Who?
Renault, BMW, Mercedes and ourselves.
And which do you think out of those are going to be your toughest competition?
I think it will not be clear even though after the first 3 races, because I feel the season is a long season to me, and we will see some teams very strong in the beginning and then maybe other teams becoming strong later on. Let's say if McLaren is not so strong initially, they could become very strong towards mid and end and turn it around again. So I don't think it's going to be clear at all.
What are your first impressions of the new car?
Of our new car?
Yes.
I feel that the guys have done a great job. It doesn't look very radical, but it feels very good on the road.
You're 6 times world champion now, so the most successful driver ever. There's nothing really left for you to prove, so what's your motivation to carry on racing as hard as you do?
If you think Formula One is the peak of motorsport, Ferrari is the most wanted car to drive for, if you think how many millions of people would love to race, to do what I'm doing, you simply can't get tired of it. It's so special that you just want to go. And now, as I have everything arrived, the pure pleasure is going to come.
Is it all about the winning, or is it just the competition for you?
It's about competition, which you finally would like to win.
He feels hot to race. He is loving his job in a million, and with Jacques Villeneuve out of the picture, Michael Schumacher is actually the only world champion on the grid. He's looked contented, he's looked relaxed, he's looked very fast, and qualifying confirmed the front row is Ferrari territory in Melbourne.
and tell us about the lap. Was it messy?
It's a good lap, except the last sector. You know, the last sector was even slower than the first qualifying, so it was a bit disappointing with that.
You never do a perfect lap, but I'm reasonably happy with that.
I understand your boss has got big money on you for a win tomorrow. Is it a safe bet?
A win? That's a difficult one to say, really. But if we've got the reliability in the race, which we should have, we're looking pretty strong.
The fourth straight all-Ferrari front row. Michael Schumacher, his third pole position here in Melbourne. Rubens Barrichello starts second, but he had pole in 2002, and then heading towards turn one, he had a huge clash with Ralf Schumacher, sending the German skywards and both drivers into retirement. A clean sweep then for Ferrari, but in third place, Juan Pablo Montoya in the Williams, looking for a great start to the season. And after a great performance in qualifying, fourth, Jenson Button, but he's on the dirty side of the grid, so he'll need his own brush. Fifth, Alonso's Renault. Sixth, Webber's Jaguar, bringing huge cheers from the home crowd. Seventh, Sato. Eighth, and off-form Ralf Schumacher. Truly ninth. 10th, a disappointed Kimi Räikkönen. 11th, GP's prodigal son Massa returns. David Coulthard all the way down here in 12th position. He won from 11th last year, but it's going to be tough for him to replicate that. And what can he see from here? Kimi Räikkönen, his teammate right in front of him in 10th. Massa over there to his left, difficult to manoeuvre, and they've all got to make manual starts. A tough day for David Coulthard. 13th for Toyota, Cristiano De Matta. 14th, Fisichella after mistakes. 15th, Heidfeld on his Jordan debut. And 16th, rookie Giorgio Pantano. 17th, Zolt Baumgartner. Panis, no time after electrical failure. Rookie Christian Klien, hydraulic failure. Rookie 3, Bruni, never made it.